You were a choir master who decided to
Yes, I was
start
a choir
singing
master.
songs of the world as against songs
Yeah, exactly.
that glorify the spirit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow, 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 wow.
It's not the singing song. It's not song of the world, Sha. If you think about it, it's mostly love songs. Yeah.
Love song is song of the world now, where you are declaring your love for
not really.
a woman that's not your wife. A song of the world, no matter how you want to spin it. Okay, so the experience you had as a choir master, all your years at the choir, really helped you with your stage performance.
It did. It prepared me. Yes, it did.
I think you're the fourth or fifth candidate to be, or contestant to be evicted from the current Nigerian Idol.
Yes.
It's first of all, talk to me about the journey for you. You know, getting into the Idols competition is not just something that happens every day. So for some people, it takes planning, and some people it takes planning, failing, planning. They say I've tried it 5 times, 6 times. Was that the same for you?
No, this was my first Nigerian Idol, and it was a beautiful experience, exciting all the way through. And I came prepared. You know, I came knowing that this was going to be a massive platform to use to push myself. So, and that has been my experience so far.
So when you say you came prepared, are you saying you're already a professional musician, or you had some experience as a singer?
I had some experience as a singer, a writer, producer, and artist. So it just having this exposure kind of just pushed me out there, and now people know what I do.
Oh, okay. So talking about what all these things you mentioned now, they look like a lot, but do we know any of your stuff? Like, did you feature anybody? Were you featured on any song? Because I'm trying to
No.
Okay.
The song I used for my audition was my song.
Oh.
So I wrote that song. I wrote some other songs too. So that's what I plan to do. Like, after getting out of this, with enough sponsorship, I can just push out, some of the songs I already wrote, and get the ball rolling.
Oh, okay. So that song you wrote for yourself to perform, that it's not every day we hear contestants say that. And they use that. Oh, so was this like you knew that, okay, you know what, this is the best place for me to at least show this little song that I've written to the rest of the world? Am I correct?
It was calculated risk. Yeah.
I like that. So what other calculated risk did you do? Or did you have to go before you got before you entered the show proper, you sang on that stage?
Wow. Well, normally I already had experience with stage performance because I used to be in the choir, but I headed the choir. So
you were the choir. You were a choir master who decided to start singing songs of the world as against songs that glorify the spirit.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow.
It's not the singing song. It's not song of the world, Sha. If you think about it, it's mostly love songs. Yeah.
Love song is song of the world now, where you are declaring your love for
not really.
a woman that's not your wife. A song of the world, no matter how you want to spin it. Okay, so the experience you had as a choir master, all your years at the choir, really helped you with your stage performance.
It prepared me. Yes, it did.
Oh, okay. So, but why are you not following the gospel light though? Why are you choosing to step out a little bit from your foundation? Because that's basically how you came in the game.
I feel music is about expression mostly. So I find that writing about things you feel, writing about things you see, it's a better way for artistic expression than just locking yourself inside one box. And as much as gospel, I write gospel songs. I'm okay with writing for people to sing, but I want to write things that I feel. I want to sing songs that, connect to people. So I intend to create a community with my music to inspire people. So it's not just
what will you call your fan base? Everybody has a name they call their fan base. So did you say Daniel Stars or Ikechi or
Ike what?
Ikechi? Team Daniel Oh, Daniel Squad.
Oh, wow. I'm still working on the name. No worry, you'll be the first to know. I will send you a message.
No wahala. No wahala. So talk to me about the stage now. You mentioned it earlier, but you know, the feeling is different when you've the audition stages. You've passed all those stages. Now you are on the stage, you have the lights, you have the backup, you're looking at the judges, millions are watching you at home. What was going through your mind the first time you had to perform and you stood on that stage? What was going through your mind?
The first time, because the feeling is always different, because we have the dress rehearsals and other things first on the stage, but then you get called for the main thing. There's this, you start to feel goosebumps, like everything becomes heightened. The lights, the sound, you're hypersensitive, you're just like there, you are in the moment, in the zone. And I feel that is the best feeling. Being on stage as a musician, I can't compare it with anything else. Right now, it's a really beautiful feeling. And I loved every moment. Yes. Okay,
you said so. Being on stage as a musician is one of the best feelings that you can't compare with anybody, with anything.
I can't compare with anything else right now. No,
right now. So if I give you ₦1 million,
that's a different kind of thing. No, you understand? Unique feelings. Let's not stress ourselves right now.
Okay, but it was a beautiful feeling. How you felt?
It was.
You felt. So do you feel fulfilled, even though you didn't win at the end? You didn't get to the final stage. But you're here now. You're out of the competition, but at least you're in the real world. So you have what's the word I'm looking for now? You have a higher chance or a quicker chance of reaching out to the real world now. But do you feel fulfilled? Like the reason why you went on the show, you achieved it.
I achieved it a lot. I was talking to one of the other contestants, and they were like, they can just get to, like top 5 and stuff. And I'm like, guy, you're already here. Like this is like counting my blessings right now. If I were to go from publicity, I moved from 177 followers to 3,600 and something right now. So with that boost in viewership, I can do a lot of things. I have a lot of content to push out. So I'm just gonna bide my time, and structure to suit like the amount of growth I've gotten now. But as for right now, I'm counting my blessings. I'm really glad I came for this.
I like the fact that you've talked about it. You giving thoughts to the fact that everything has happened. It has happened. But 177 followers, 3,000 and something. How do we even calculate that percentage? How many percentage growth?
That one is not percentage anymore. It has finished. There's no percentage now.
I understand. I'm really, really happy for you. And I really wish you the best, because I like the fact that you said yourself that you have stuff you want to put out. So let me ask you now, if you had won, say, okay, after the whole, how Ike will do I don't know how they do the Nigerian Idol, so maybe they hold the envelope and say, and the winner is Daniel.
Shit, will pass out like that.
So what would you have done? What would you have done if you had won this competition? And you're a celebrity already. You are a celebrity already, at least now. So, but if you had gotten the money, the deal, and every other thing that came with winning, how would you have reacted?
Well,
did you ever think of it?
There are so many. No, because like during this competition, I was living like on a weekly basis. Like it was like a week-to-week thing, because you don't know what's gonna happen on Sunday. Just live through the week, and then you just internalize everything. Like, okay, you feel the whole week has gone through, and I feel like if I had won, I would have still been grateful. I would have still been optimistic, pushed out content and just been myself all the same. So I'm glad just being on this journey in the first place. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so but how would you have dealt with all the fine girls that want to hang out with a fine boy that has cowrie in his hair? He has dimples again. So how would you have dealt with it?
It's not. It's just like to run away to a state that they don't really watch Nigerian Idol like that. And then I'll not be doing like Zoom call with my producers and stuff. And for visiting and to connect.
But I get you, man. You left on Sunday, but you show at least the love you've gotten is evident in the way your followers on Instagram has increased and everything. But basically now, how are you adopting or adapting to this life as a celebrity now?
Well, like I said, I came prepared. So it was, even while in the house, I was maintaining communication with my fans. You know, it's mostly, I think it's mostly about boundaries, you know, establishing boundaries from the beginning. You know, and it helps in future conversations. Once you are real with your people, they know what to expect. They know how to somewhat predict your behavior. So it's not like a thing where you're like, hey, I want to do a video call with you. I want to do this one. I'm like, no, you don't do that here. That kind of thing. But it's mostly about communication, open communication, like letting people understand what you stand for, what you are, and that way they can be themselves around you. So
they can be themselves around you. Amazing, Daniel. Thank you very much for speaking with me. Unfortunately, I have to go in a bit. But I was here waiting.
I mean, tap, join, leave.
I think it was because I had started from 2, and it was like 2. I can't remember what happened, but that's why I sent a new link. So talk to me about your plans for the future now. I know you mentioned that you want to push out content, but when you say content, are we talking skits or are you talking your song?
No, I think I'm going to start with a podcast first of all.
Okay.
You know, I want to settle into this writing because I have the songwriting and singing thing down already.
Okay.
I want to settle into conversations. You know, I'm going to start a podcast, maybe a blog now. But once immediately I get enough sponsorship, immediately I get cash or whatever it is, I'm going to be dropping songs. But since that is not a thing right now, I'm just going to use my fan base, use my resources right now, and, you know, grow it a little bit more.
Okay, but if a label came now and said they wanted to sign you as a musician, is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, that's something I'll be interested in, yes.
Okay. All right, Dan, I wish you the very best again.
Thank you so much.
I wish you the best of luck. The Idol platform is a major one, and I like the fact that at least you recognize it and you're willing to put in the work to develop and grow as a musician, a celebrity, and an entertainer in general. So do have an amazing day. My name is Abisola Laude. I work with legit.ng.